We are now in question number 25. Question number 25. And the question says that Farmgate Company Limited produces and sells shovels. The company provides the following data for quantities of shovels produced and the related production cost for the calendar year 2021. So we have the month, we have the quantity, we have the production cost. Now we are told to determine the variable cost per unit and the total variable cost using the regression analysis. Then estimate the total production cost if the following number of units are produced. Include the lower and the upper boundaries. Prepare a chart plotting the Y, the predicted Y values, and the actual Y from the regression function determined in A above. So we can come here and do the so the first requirement is this one. We are told to determine the variable costs and the total variable costs using the regression analysis. So this is what we shall do. This column naweza ipunguza ifike mpaka hapa ama inatoa hizi kidogo. So we will type here month, although month is not necessary. Then units produced. And total production cost. And this one, I want to call it actual total production costs. I want to use that name because I know we are going to require it soon. Why I am typing again is what I told you the other day. You see now, like now, this one, the month and the year, they have taken two rows. This one for the production units, they have merged. Now, if you go on with this one, ikiwa merged hivi, Excel will not be able to recognize one of them. So it can't work for you well. So that's why I'm doing that. So sasa after nime type hivyo, I will come and copy these figures. Control C, and I come paste here, Control V. Control V. Haya. With that now, tulisema you come here where there is data, you click data, and you look for data analysis. You look for data analysis. Click data, uangalie mahali kumeandikwa data analysis. If you cannot find it, let me know. If you're not able to see data analysis, after we click data, on the right corner, check whether you can see data analysis. If you can't find it, let me know before we proceed. Good. Silence means that everyone is able to see it. So if you're able to see it, now click on data analysis. Click on data analysis. Data analysis, leo hii Excel yangu inakaa kama inataka kucheza. Data analysis. If you can see data analysis, look for regression. Look for regression. Look for regression. Look for regression. Just a minute, I upload something here. Let me first of all, yeah. So be proceeding to Mesoma regression, so you can be able to make some progress on your own. Can be able to make some progress on your own. Yeah, so I'm back. So I was saying you come here to data analysis, you look for regression, mahali kumeandikwa regression ndio hii, you click OK. When you click OK, you select or you input wide edges. So the values of y are the actual total cost, these ones. So you select from the name all the way up to here. That is the input y range. Alafu unakuja hapa kwa input x range. X ni the units, these ones. So unachukua kuanzia hapo mpaka hapa. Alafu sasa nikakwambia you will check or you will tick the labels. You tick the labels. When you tick the labels, it enables Excel to pick these names to appear in your output. Then you pick the confidence at 95, confidence level. Then you click on output range so that we specify where the result will go. So you click here, and then you can come and put those results somewhere here. Where do I put them so that they don't go far? I can put them here. I will expand this column. Let me put them there. Then I click OK. Yeah, there I have my results. So, where are we doing? So this one I expand kidogo. Ionyeshe the names there. This one I expand kidogo. I think the others are okay. Yeah, we are good. Yeah, so those are the results. Those are the results. And I told you, because these two columns are similar, easy, you can delete them or you can leave them. Either way is okay. So now our examiner wanted us to give the variable cost per unit and total variable cost. So the variable cost per unit, tutakuja hapa tuseme hapa, we can come and type here variable cost per unit. We bring it here, equals, it is this one. This is the variable cost per unit. That's the variable cost. As a variable cost per unit. You can make it bold. Higher. Then, if they want the total variable costs, we can either bring it here or we can create a space for it down here, so that we come here and say month. And ama niweke month hapa. Then hapa ndio niandike total variable cost. Total variable cost. So nitoe hii hapo. So I copy these months. Control C. Then I come here, Control V. Now, total variable costs will be given as equals. You take this one and you lock it. Chukua hii na uifunge. Weke $sign. Weke $sign hapo. Make a dollar sign. When you put the dollar sign, now say times, take these units here, these ones, the 150,000. I press enter and send me the answer. Press enter and send me the answer. Press enter, send me the answer. Yeah, good. You can see the answers coming. Good. So I can put the separator that way. Then you can autofill all the way up to here. You can autofill. So let's come here now and get what? Estimate the total production cost if the following number of units are produced and you are told to include the boundaries at 95% confidence level. So we'll come here and talk of units produced. Units produced. And then here, if I copy this, kuja niweke hapa. Alafu nitoe, let me just call them boundaries. These three I merge. No. Hii ndio nataka kumerge ikuwe imeshika zote tatu. So I have the rower. Then I have the normal or the average. And then I have the upper. This one I can also merge. So the units that we are given here ni 100, 150, 200. 100,000, 150,000. These figures here. I can put it that way. Now, if we are there, we will start here at the rower. We start here at the rower. We say equals. Tuchukue this one. No, we are doing the rower. So utakuja hapa kwa rower. You take this one and you anchor, unaifunga. Uifunge, uweke the dollar signs hivyo. Hivyo. Then you say plus. You say plus. Uchukue hii the 81 alafu bado uifunge. Uifunge. So hizi mbili ndio tunachukua na tunafunga. Then you say times these units here. When you say times, now press enter, tell me the answer. One person has given, the others. Kama umepotea useme. Only two people are giving. The others, are you lost? If you're lost, you say. Let me repeat. Tumesema you come here, you type equal sign. Alafu kuje hapa kwenye kuna roa. You take this one, the intercept, hiyo 91. Uifunge. Then you say plus, because that is the fixed cost. Plus, uchukue hii variable cost, hii ya 81. Na bado uifunge, uweke the dollar sign. Uweke the dollar signs, the two. Then you say times this number of units here. You press enter. So when you press enter, tell me the figures. Only two people had responded. Wengine. Let me proceed now. So that's the answer. Now you autofill. You autofill. Those are the lower limits. Then you come and do the normal. The normal we do the same, lakini sasa tutachukua hizi. Hii. So we take this one. Unaifunga. Alafu unasema plus. Unachukua this one. Unaifunga. Then you say times. Press enter. Hey, let me see. See, we are many. Why are you not responding? I need more responses. Hmm. Okay, so when you enter, that is what you're getting. Then you autofill up to that point. Then we come to upper. We do the same. Equals, you take this one here. You lock it. You say plus. You take this. You lock it. You say times this one here. Enter and give me the answer. Good. So you just autofill that way. Prepare a chart. So we come here now to part C. We are told to prepare a chart plotting the predicted Y versus actual Y. The predicted Y versus actual. So what we shall do, tutakuja hapa kwa hii table yenye tulikuwa tumetengeneza, this one. This one. So we have the actual. We can copy the month. Can put it here. Then we come and copy this actual. We put it here. Then This name I can copy. I bring it here so that I call it the predicted. So nitoe hii actual predicted.
Mimi ni kama nimepotea kabisa.
From where?
From hii part B.
Part?
Part B.
Did you get this one?
Hiyo iko sawa.
Aha. Na hapa sasa shida iko wapi?
Shida iko hapa variable cost hii from Jan to December.
Hii.
Eh,
So umepotea tangu huku.
nimepotea kutoka hapo Jan.
Huko ni mbali sana my friends. Mhm. Aha. I think just pay attention to what I'm doing here because it's similar to this, and I still have another question we are going to do similar to this now.
Mm.
Yeah. Kadie, you are also in the same boat. Yeah. So let me finish this then because I have another question. Because naona hii ni kumaliza tunamaliza. So we cannot end the lesson at that point. I have another question. I'll start from the scratch again. Let me finish this. Okay. So for the predicted, you'll say equals. You take this, alafu naifunga, you anchor that. Plus, you come and take this variable cost here. Na hiyo bado unaifunga, you anchor. Then you say times. You take these units zenye ziko hapa. You take those units. So press enter and give me the answer. So John, the only difference sasa hii na hii ya variable cost, hiyo ya variable cost hatukuwa tumeweka fixed cost. So I'm saying this. You say equals, ukuje hapa kwa hii solution. You take this one. You lock it. Kulock ni kuweka the dollar signs. You put the dollar sign before B and after. Then you say plus. Uchukue hii 95. Bado uifunge. Then you say times. Ukuje hapa kwa hizi units. Aha. Is that okay now? Muriithi, are you okay now? Okay. So then you autofill. You autofill. You autofill these values that way. When you autofill, you now insert the chart. So tulisema you select this data that way. You select the data. When you select the data, you come hapa kwa insert. You come kwa insert. You click here, recommended charts. Recommended charts. And we take this line. This one that inaitwa line. So you click OK. So inakuletea hii graph. Kisha pata hiyo. I told you a good graph should be of reasonable size, so you can expand it. But there is no measure for what size is reasonable. But at least you should be able to give a graph that is legible. Then unakuja hapa kwa chart elements. I told you in chart elements, there are 5 things. There are 5 things that you must prepare, or rather you ensure they are there. They are ticked. So ya kwanza ni axis, then this one, the third one, then grid lines and the legend. So hii legend naweza iweka top. Naweza iweka hapo top. Then sasa hapa niandike production costs. Production costs. Hapa niseme ni amounts in shillings. Alafu sasa hapa niseme ni money. Yeah, that's all. Now they have told you to comment. I think they had said you comment, you interpret your answer. You can see that the actual and the predicted, they are not differing. So the model is accurate. Unaona zinakimbizana kabisa. Ni kidogo tu kama hapa zimeachana na hapa na hapa. But by and large that model of forecasting is accurate. Hatujapotea sana. What we estimated, we are around there. So, nafikiria tuko sawa. This is where I began. And someone like Kadie, Bikapo ndio ulipotea. So, click hapa kwa file. 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 Click kwa file. When you click file, ukuje hapa mahali kumeandikwa options hapa chini. Hapa kumeandikwa options. You click on it. You click on options. When you click on options, you click hii imeandikwa add-ins. 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 add ins. Kisha click add ins, ukuje hapa kumeandikwa go, G-O. Hapa kwa G-O you click. When you click, utaona vitu tunakaa hivyo. Kadie, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, so you can see those 4 items, eh?
Yes.
Now ensure they are ticked. You tick the 4 of them. Once you tick the 4 of them, you click OK. You click OK. And once you have clicked OK, if you go to data, hapa, or click data, you should now be able to see this icon for data analysis. Is that so, Kadie?
Yes, I can now see. Thank you.
Karibu. Anyone else who could not see data analysis and still not able to see it?
I can.
Okay, Kadie, you can. Anyone else? So we are good. So kila mtu sasa ako na hiyo data analysis. So kama tuko nayo, this question we are done. And because it's just 1 hour, not unless you advise me otherwise, I would want us to do another question in the next paper. What do you want? Do we do another one? Or we call it off? We do another one. So, open the paper. Open the paper of April 2023. April 2023. Open the paper of April 2023. You go to question 22. The paper of April 2023.
Is it for August or for December?
Eh?
For August or for December?
April 2023. April
Okay.
2023. April 2023, question 22. Kisha ipata soma for some minutes. I do something kidogo. I need to mark the register. Okay, so we can now proceed. I believe you have read the question. And the question is saying, plot a line graph for price against time dates. Insert a line displaying the equation R square on the chart. Briefly discuss your results. Okay, so we can come here and talk of the answer. They want us to bring So this one is 18. So I can bring 18. And time. So this one is a bit direct. What we do, we are told to plot the price against time. So tutarudi hapa juu Rudi hapa juu. Time you highlight from here kwa date. Kibie nayo mpaka hapa mwisho. Hivyo. Halafu urudi juu. Ukishachukua hivyo, you press control na usiachilie. Ndio sasa uklik hapa kwa price ukibie nao mpaka mwisho. So press and hold control. Then you click price. Uende nayo mpaka hapa. Ukifika mwisho nao achilia. So that tukue tumechagua those two. So click here. Au kila mtu ako hapo. I hope kila mtu ako hapo. Kama umepotea useme.
Nimepotea.
Okay. Haya. Tumeanza hapa. Hapa kwa date. Click hapa you highlight ukibie nayo mpaka hapa. Umefanya hivyo? Have you done that?
Yes.
Haya, sasa we scroll upwards. Kishafika hapo, you press control. Ile button inaitwa control na usiachilie. You press and hold. Then you click hapa kwa price. Uteremke nayo mpaka hapa mwisho. Are you there, John?
Naweza achilia
Mwalimu,
control.
yangu haiteremki.
Tabie nasema yake haiteremki. Nawe John?
Naweza achilia control, yangu imeteremka.
Ukishafika mwisho achilia.
Uko sawa.
Good. Kadie unasema yako haiteremki, ni laptop ama ni desktop?
Ni laptop. When I hold the I've highlighted na hold control,
Uh-huh.
it's refusing to highlight
To highlight the second column, the price.
unless unless kama nitafanya bila kuweka the heading.
Mhm.
Mwalimu,
Usipoweka
before
heading
we
ina
proceed,
kidogo tu
before we
nimalizane na
proceed,
date.
I have
Nisipoweka
a
heading
question.
it works.
Usipoweka heading it's okay.
Yes.
Hiyo ni maajabu hiyo. Na hapa kwa date ilichukua ya date. Heading ya date.
Ya date ilichukua ya date. Yeah.
Aha, ebu anza na ya price tuone. Uanze na ya price, then you hold control, ukuje hii ya date. Uniambie. Aha, who else was speaking? Is it John? As we wait for Kadir to complete that.
Was the one speaking.
Uh-huh.
I was asking, are there a need to change the format of the date and time according to our system?
This one for the graph, I don't think it has an issue.
Because mine is saying different thing.
If it is
Yeah, mine has worked.
okay, so Kadir, you are sorted. Now you have the two selections like mine, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. So simama tu hapo. John, unasema yako inakataa?
Yangu ilikuwa inaanza na mwaka. Hii inaanza na mwaka, lakini yangu inaanza na date, then month, then mwaka.
Na bona ikatae na hakuna hata ini format tumefanya?
Haijakataa. I was asking according to the information that we are given in the question and my system. The date in my format, your date in my system.
This one, it will only maybe be an issue when you are doing some formatting on or you are using this as an argument, as an input. But for the chart, I don't think it has any issue.
Okay.
As at now, we may select the two columns, like I have done. John?
Daktari.
Eh?
Yeah, I've selected them,
Okay.
both of them.
Okay, good. So if all of us now we have selected, so come here, kumeandikwa insert. Insert. You click recommended charts. Recommended charts. I think they wanted a rhyme chart. Is it? They wanted rhyme. So kuja hapa kwa rhyme, that one. This question they had specified. So click OK. So John, imekupea hiyo graph sasa?
Yangu unajua ilete line.
Inastahili kuleta. Umeenda hapo kwa recommended charts?
Yeah.
The second one ndio rhyme.
Imekuja.
Iko. So click OK. Umepata hiyo graph?
Yeah.
Good. So hii graph you can scroll downwards hivi, kiteremka hivi, ama you can just right click here kwa kona hapa, right click, you cut, ukuje iweke huku chini kwa our answer. Come and post it somewhere here. Then you can magnify a bit. Magnify a bit. So if we are there, all of us, click here inside. Alafu kuja kwa chart elements. Chart elements tulisema, I've just said in the other question, there should be 5 of them. So you click here, you tick these axes, the axis titles, grid lines, and the legend. That way. So hii tunaweza fanya tu ibaki hivi, price per kg. Then hapa kwa hii tuseme these are shillings. These are shillings. Then hii tuseme these are months. That's enough. If we are there, then click again here. You come to chart elements. Chart elements. When you click chart elements, kuja hapa kumeandikwa trade line. Trade line. Na utaona as soon as you point there is a line inajichora pale kwa graph. That is the trade. The trade line inajichora hapo. The trade line. Now, there is an arrow here on the right of the trade line. So click that arrow. Click that arrow. Click that arrow. When you click that arrow, you click here more options. More options. You click more options. More options. When you are there, with more options, kuja hapa kumeandikwa display equation on the chart. Display equation on the chart. You click on it, and then you click display all squared. Display all square. Then kuja hapa you click X. Ndio sasa tukue na hii equation hapo. So tumeweka line na tumeweka equation. So briefly discuss your results. So there are 3 items. So we can talk of the result here. We can talk of the name, inaitwa nini, and we can talk of the meaning. So ukiangalia hii equation, kuna value that is 0.0287. Kuna value kama hiyo. Kuna ingine that is 953.18. Kuna ingine that is 0.4133. Those values. Haya, hii ya kwanza, hii ni ile tunaitanga slope, or some people call it gradient. Hii ingine ni ile tunaita intercept, or some people choose to call it constant. Constant. Haya, hii ni coefficient of determination, R square. R square, or coefficient of determination. Yeah. Coefficient of determination. So the meaning, the slope now is, now that this is positive, this is positive, we will say it is increase in price when months increase by 1. Remember I told you there are 3 types of relationships. There is what we call the direct relationship, meaning they change towards the same direction, and it is represented by a positive sign. So now that our slope here is positive, it means they are increasing. Yes, that's why I'm talking of increase in price when months increase by 1. The constant, this is the amount of price not affected by what? By time in months. Yeah, it is the amount of price not affected by time in months. You could also say it is the fixed amount of price. The fixed. Haya, the coefficient of determination, hiyo nilikwambia we interpret as a percent. So utaiandika 41.33% of changes in price is explained by changes in time in months. Yeah. (41.33% of changes in price is explained. To be explained means to be brought about, to be costs. Yeah, to be costs. So I think we have done justice there. Unless kuna swali. Haya, kama tuko sawa, let's go to this other one. Using a suitable MS Excel function, show that the coefficients shown in the trend line in A above are in fact a linear estimation between the historical prices and time. Sasa tutakuja hapa tuseme equals this one equals so hapa tulisema we use something we call Rhinest. So using Rhinest function, that is what we said when you were in the regression. Rhinest. Linest. Tulisema you come and pick two cells hivo hapo, because we want to show these two values. We want to show hii ya 0.02 na hii ya 953. You pick two cells that way, then you press equals. You press equals. Kiachwa unasema you select two cells, alafu unasema equals, then you type Linest. Unaiona hapo, you double click. You double click. Haya, ukiwa umefanya hivyo, it is asking for known Ys. So Ys tunaambiwa we are estimating the price and time. So price ndio iko kwa Y. So turudi huku juu. Taanzia hapa. We take these values. Hautachukua usichukue the name. Chukue the name. So take these prices. Uteremke nazo mpaka hapa. And then you put a comma. You put a comma. When you put a comma, now the formula requires known x's. Known x's. So turudi huku juu, tuchukue time hii. Utaanzia hapa. Teremka nayo mpaka mwisho. I hope tuko hapo zote. Kama tuko hapo, put a comma again. When you put a comma, Excel is asking now for whether you want false or true. So here we are going to take true so that B is computed normally. So double click on true. Double click. Double click. Then you put a comma. You put a comma. When you put a comma, you again double click on true. You again double click on true so that it is able to give us additional if we need. Then close the brackets. Now, when you close the brackets, you are going to do three things. You are going to do three things. Tulisema ufinye control, ufinye shift without releasing, then you press enter. You press control, shift, enter. So do that. And if you get answer, sema yes. If you get two values, sema yes. Okay, so Control Shift Enter. Hii yangu kwani imefanya namna gani? Oh. Oh, this was negative. Hapa juu ilikuwa negative. Oh, okay. So this one I should have typed it as a negative. Sikuwa nimenotice hivyo. Yeah, for sure it is negative hapa kwa equation. Sasa hiyo nayo nini? Yeah. So you can see now these values are in conformity. So you label this is the slope. Huwa zinaribiwa hapo. And then this one you say is the intercept. Zinawekangwa hivyo. So hii inaweza ileta hapa karibu. Hivyo. So hii ndio slope na hii ndio intercept. Rainest function. Haya, let's come now here to part C, whereby we are told you know that prices are affected by production. Because of this, you would like to run a regression between price, production, and time. Now, using data analysis toolpack to run regression analysis, interpret your results. And be sure to discuss the coefficients and parameters. So sasa, hizo results tutaziweka hapa. Now we are doing regression. So kama ulikuwa umepotea kwa regression, we are back to the regression. Kisha umafuata. In this case now, unakuja hapa, you click data. Alafu unakuja hapa kuna data analysis. Data analysis. Ukisha click data analysis, una click hapa kumeandikwa regression, then una click OK. When you click OK, the dialog box that opens, it has a memory of what we have done previously, what we have in the other question. So kwanza you delete, unaweza anzia tu hapa kwa output, then ukuje udelete hii ya x, alafu ukuje udelete hii ya y. Hivyo. Ukisha delete hivyo, this y is the price. Y is the price. So uta click kuanzia hapa kwa price, uteremuke nayo mpaka mwisho. Mpaka hapo. Then you click here kwa input x. Input x. Now x's, we have two of them. So turudi huku juu. Hiyo swali ingine tulijibu kwa hiyo karatasi ingine, it just had 1x. So tulichukua column moja. Aha. Kadia, you are also from where?
Nikiwa hapo kwa input y range. Output range.
Hatujafika kwa
output
output.
range ni when I click on okay, hainipeleki kwa ile data.
Wapi yuko? Tumesema umeclick data na data analysis.
Output on the output range. After what do I click on the arrow pointing up?
No. You don't. Does
Yeah.
it have anything? Is that field green ama it has something? The output range, hiyo field, hiyo ka space, iko na kitu
Yes.
ama iko empty?
Now haina
Is it
anything.
empty?
Iko empty.
So achana nao, hatujafika hapo.
Yes, it is. Mine is empty because I didn't have data analysis.
Okay. Rudi hapo juu, unaona input X range.
Yes.
It is also empty, si ndio?
Yes, it's empty.
Y range is also empty. Ama ushaweka hii ya price?
Yes. Iko empty.
So kama iko empty, what we have said, once the cursor is there, click there kwa hiyo Y output. Y input Y, yeah? Then you click from here. Unaona hapa kwa jina price. You click hivyo uteremke nazo mpaka mwisho. Hapa. Is that done?
Okay. I think I get it. Ni vile the dialog box is too big. Okay, fine.
You can minimize.
Yes. So I say I enter. Okay, good.
Okay. So sasa hapa kwa
Tuko
input
pamoja
Y.
sasa.
Na sijui kwa nini umeenter. Do you have like mine now?
C162 from C. Yes, but mine is it may lock from 8. Yours naona it's locked from 7.
Inamaanisha hukuchukua the name price.
Okay, can I type
delete that way. Are you together? Umedelete? Kadie?
Tena?
Have you deleted?
Yes, I have.
Haya. Usifinye hii arrow. Just
Sasa
put the cursor
inafanana.
there. Just put the cursor there. Umeweka cursor?
Okay.
Umeclick hapo done?
Yes, it's like yours now.
As in imeanzia hapa kwa price, tumeteremuka nayo hivi.
Yeah.
Paka hapo.
Imeanzia kwa price.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Then you click hapa tena hii field ya X. So I was saying in the other question we had just one X. That's why we picked one column. When you have more than one X's, you pick all of them at a go. So we are going to pick date and production. Kisha umechukua hayo majina, date and production, tuteremuke nazo. When the cursor is here. So chukua date, production, teremuka nazo paka hapa mwisho. Ukirelease zinajipanga hapo. Is that done, Kadie?
Yes.
Haya, sasa hakikisha hapa chini kwenye kuna labels umetick, you click hapo itick, na hiyo ya confidence umetick. Alafu you come and tick hapa kwa output range. Ukisha tick, you click hapa kwa hii field. Hii ka space inaitwa field. Uklik hapo. Alafu sasa tuteremke hapa chini, you click on the cell where we want to put the data. Where we want the results. Hapa chini ya hii maandishi. So you click this one. So click OK and say yes if you get the results. Zimejipanga hapo. Click OK and say yes if the results zimejipanga. So 3 people have said yes. Kuna mwenye hajasema? Kama umekwama sema. There's one person who has not responded. Okay, so let me hope everyone is okay. So you just click OK. Na results zimejipanga hapo. Results zimejipanga hapo. So you are told to do the interpretation. The interpretation. I think this one I'll give you as an assignment. Let me leave it as an assignment. You check what we did when we covered regression analysis. How we interpreted. You interpret these ones. Chukue hizi. Copy. You paste them here. Alafu uchukue hizi. Hizo. Yeah, I would like you to interpret those. Oh, board. I would like you to interpret those values. The parameter easy. We discussed all of them. When I taught you regression, I interpreted all these things. So I'd like you to interpret on your own. In case you get stuck, you can let me know. And I think that is good for that question. Nonetheless, kuna swali. Any question? So then let's call it a day at that point. We pick up from there tomorrow. We shall do question 21, God willing. Thank you and good night.